Better Bones, Better Balance. Today in our Better Bones, Better Balance series, we're focusing on the spine. And today we're looking at twisting the spine. The more we can get our spine to stay flexible, the better our balance will be. In previous lessons, we looked at the dragon's back, turtle back. So doing this sort of movement, getting the torso to twist forward, twist back. And now we're looking at ones where we're twisting from side to side. And in a future video, we'll look at some where we're actually doing this sort of movement. So today, getting a twist into your spine to help improve your balance. So what we're focusing on here is strengthening our bones so that if we should fall, our bones won't break. And so making them strong like granite. The other aspect we're focusing on here as well is improving our balance so we are less likely to fall. And today we're looking at the spine and twisting. Also previously we looked at getting a good grounding in our feet. Where's our balance? So that as we move about, we're able to sense where our weight is in our feet and being able to quickly recover. So having a good idea what's going on with our feet and being able to turn and bend and flex our torso will all aid in keeping us from falling down. This is Jack Godfrey and I am with Southdale Wellness. And today we're focusing on better bones, better balance. Let's get started with twisting from side to side. Alright, so last time we had looked at turtle back and dragon's back. So just a very brief review on that. Turtle back, stretch the back of the body like a turtle shell. Dragon back, stretch the front of the body like a long dragon. So we're stretching the front of the body here. So from the side we looked at various movements that would have this effect on the torso. Today we're going to look at twisting the torso from side to side. So the first one we're looking at is divide heaven and earth. So for this guy, you want to have the feet comfortably hip width apart once again. So we're here with the feet more or less parallel. Put the weight in one foot. Lift the toes, lift the heel of this other leg. So you got to bend the knee in order to do this. Switch around and drop the heel down. It should just about touch the ball joint of the other foot. Now lift the heel, lift the toes, all the weights on the ball joint. Pivot the foot on that ball joint and bring it down so that the feet are parallel. This is the spacing that we're looking for between the feet. Now you bend the knees ever so slightly. We want to be aware of where's our weight in the toes or in the heels. This is a small triangle and large triangle which we talked about before. Pull the belly button in. Tuck the tailbone in. So you grab the top of the hips. Push down with the thumbs and pull the tailbone into the body. Pull the belly button in. Lift the ribs. Drop the shoulders down away from the head. You don't want to have the shoulders up here like this. This is not a good plan. And so as one of my teachers said, you don't want to be wearing shoulder earrings. So drop them down the back and bring the shoulder blades towards each other. Now that we've got the torso more or less set up, we're going to move into divide heaven and earth. So this starts out this way. Hold a ball in front of the body. The hands more or less around about the navel. So my navel's right around here. So I got one hand just below, the other hand just above. And we're holding a chi ball here in front of the body. Now we turn that ball over. So you take the top hand to the bottom hand to the top, and we're holding the ball here. Now take the top hand, push it up to the heavens with the fingers pointing across the body. Take the bottom hand, push down to the earth. Now this is divide heaven and earth. The full name is man divides heaven and earth. So you push up with the wrists, you push down with the wrists, and draw the fingertips towards each other. Now, the twist that we're interested in here is turn the head, turn the shoulder, and look over the shoulder as we twist to the side and look behind us. And then we come back to the front. We hold the ball. We turn the ball over. Push down, push up. So remember, fingers point across, fingers point forward, and we push down, and we turn the head. We turn the torso. We're getting a big twist in the spine here as we look behind us. We come back to the front, and you bring the hands together. So that's one variation on doing a twist with Divide Heaven and Earth. Now another variation. So you have your choice of which way you'd like to go. Turn the ball over. Push the hand down. Push the hand up. Now take this bottom hand and bring it behind the hips as you turn the head and look over the shoulder. And then we come back to the front. We're here. We're holding the ball again. Turn the ball over. Push up, push down. Now take the bottom hand behind the hips. Turn the head, turn the shoulders, and we look over that back shoulder. We come back to the front. Turn the ball over. Push up, push down, draw the fingertips towards each other, and we turn and we look behind us. We come back to the front. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, we come together. We turn the ball over. Exhale, we push the wrists away. And we get a good big twist going on in the spine. So we'll do a couple more of these before we move on. So exhale, push the wrists away. Twist the torso. Look over the back shoulder. We come back to the front. Turn again. Push up, push down, twist. Turn the head, look over the back shoulder. Draw the fingertips towards each other. We come back to the front. And exhale. Inhale, we come together. And exhale. Inhale, we come here, we hold the ball, we turn the ball over, we push up, we push down, draw fingertips towards each other, draw the wrists away from each other, turn the shoulders, turn the head, and look behind. Take that bottom hand behind the hips. We come back to the front. Now, one little tip, as we're twisting, you want to make sure you keep the heels to the earth. So we're here like so. And we twist like this. What you want to make sure is when you twist this way, that this heel stays grounded to the earth. And that keeps the hips somewhat stationary so that the twisting is predominantly in the spine. So let's have a look at the opposite side. So you come here, we push up, we turn, we look over the shoulder, ground that heel sort of behind you. So it's this one here we're looking to ground in as we turn the torso and look over the shoulder. So that's Divide Heaven and Earth with a twist for the spine. Now we're going to look at Embracing the Sun and the Moon. A little more dynamic movement here. So the Divide Heaven and Earth, fairly static. The torso is staying still. Now we're going to have a little more movement from side to side. So this is embracing the sun and the moon. The feet need to be in a different place for this particular movement. So we step out to the side into our stacking of the bone stance. Shift the body over here. This knee is bent. This leg is straight. The feet are parallel. And stacking the bones, we're looking at the shoulders, the ribs, the hips, the ankle, all in a stack. Hence the name stack of bones. And I can't go any further. My hips are stuck over my ankle, which is what we want to have happen. And then we come over here and we see that the same thing's happening here. So shoulder, ribs, hip, ankle, knee bent, leg straight. So let's come to the center here. So embracing the sun and the moon, we have some side-to-side movement going on as well, but we're also twisting the torso. The movement starts with the feet. So let's go over here. So all the weight's on this leg. Shift the weight into the toes. Push with the toes, land in the heel. Now keep this heel grounded as well as we're looking this way. So the hips are turned a little bit. Shift the weight into the toes. The hips turn, push with the toes, land in the heel. The hips are facing this way. So you shift into the toes, the hips turn, the torso turns, and now we add the arms here. So we're turning the shoulders, we're looking to the side. So we have a bit of a twist going on in the torso. We push with the toes, we land with the heels, and we come up here on the opposite side. So we're twisting the torso and looking to the side here. A nice gentle twist as we move from side to side. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Keep the hips facing more or less front as we turn the shoulders, turn the torso to the side. So this is looking at two aspects of balance here. Shifting our weight from foot to foot, so keeping a consciousness on where's our feet and which foot has the weight, as well as creating some more flexibility in our spine. So you push with the toes, you land in the heel, turn the torso, and look to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. And exhale. So we'll do a couple more of these. So you push with the toes, land in the heel. The hips turn a small amount, but now on top of that, we turn the torso. So we're getting a twist in the spine as the ball rises up about shoulder height. And then exhale. It comes down, and we come up here. Exhaling. Inhale. And we'll do one more of these, and then we're going to move on to our last movement around twisting the spine. So the next one is called Extend the Waist to View the Moon. And this, so each one of these has been working on more and more twisting of the spine. So this one is a rather dynamic movement, and it's from the Dao Yin series. Extend the waist to view the moon. Well, let's just have a look at it and then we'll talk it through. So you start here, take this hand behind the back, and we reach like this. We come across, we reach up to the heavens, we come down to the earth, and then we change hands. We sweep, we lift up, we come down, and we're here like so. So as you can see, we've got a lot of twist going on in the spine and a lot of movement from side to side as well. So we're working on two aspects here, some dynamic balance because we're shifting our weight from side to side, and we're also getting a lot of twisting in our torso, in our spine. Both of these will help improve our balance. So let's have a look at it in a little more detail, and we'll talk it through one bit at a time. Take this arm and put it behind the back. Ideally, you're looking to have the hand resting around about the kidney. So the back of the hand is approximately, where the kidney would be. So this is what we're looking for here. So that's the hand behind the back. The other one, we shift all the weight over to this leg. We turn and we look to the side, and you take this other hand and you reach into the distance. So you want to get a good twist, a good stretch going on here. A lot of the weight on this leg, a little bit on this back leg. We're here like this and we're looking into the distance. Now, push with this foot and we sweep to the opposite side. We reach into the distance here. And then we reach up to the heavens, reach to the heavens. And then we come down, and you can go as low or as high as you'd like. So this time we'll stay high, and we scoop across, and what happens here is the hands change place. Push with the foot, land in the heel, reach to the distance, reach up to the heavens, come down to the earth, scoop, and we change hands. So this is the staying high version. You can also go down low if that works for you. So we're here like so. We come across, we reach to the distance, we climb up. Imagine you're on a roller coaster and you're very top, and then we come swooping down and we go on to the next curve. So we come across here, across the flat. We climb that high, high mountain, and then we go sliding down and we come over here. We come across, we come up, we come down, and we're here like so. So as you can see, we have a lot of movement going from side to side, which helps with balance. And we're definitely working on increasing flexibility in the spine as well. And we'll do one more of these, and then we'll wrap this one up. And this is the last side. So there we go. So that was the focus on the spine today and looking at twisting our spine. And so we looked at divide heaven and earth. We looked at extending the waist to view the moon. And we just finished, no, that was embracing the sun and the moon. And we just finished looking at extending the waist to view the moon as well. So 3 movements, 3 Qigong movements that will help you have a more flexible spine, a stronger core as well. And as you saw, they also work on dynamic balance as we switch from side to side. So that's the better balance for today.